everybody. You've tuned into the Indiana State Police Roadshow, brought to you by the Indiana State Police Alliance, Cops for Kids, subsidiary of the Indiana State Police Alliance. I want to thank them for their continued support of the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I want to thank the man behind the camera, Tom Trial, videographer for the Indiana State Police, who puts us on YouTube each and every week. Make sure you go to the ISP YouTube site. You can see all these shows that we do, the ISP road shows, plus a lot of information that Tom puts on there from things that are going on throughout the state of Indiana that he videos. And I know we have our Bolt for the Heart that was just recently put on there, and some graduation stuff. So, and also where they got their cars. So, Tom, thank you for what you do. Wave to us, Tom. Tom's waving back there. Sergeant Dean Wildauer is with us today. Sergeant Roosevelt Williams is with us today. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys being in here.
Back.
Yeah, we're quickly back, but hey, we got something that's right here on our burner right now that's very topical. Indiana State Police. We're looking for some guys, aren't we, and gals?
Yes,
some
absolutely.
Guys and
yeah, we have a academy that's getting ready to start. We're accepting applications right now. It's been almost 2 months now. We've got about 10 days left, actually 9 now, and at close of business on the 25th. We will
25th of February is going to be the close of business at midnight, right?
11:59.
11:59. You got to have your application in
Eastern Standard Time.
And there's not going to be any mulligans for this, right? You don't call in the next day and say, hey, man,
I just couldn't get it to accept. Everything's online, so we've made it. Our HR department's gone to great lengths to actually condense things, make it easier for the applicant. Okay. When I applied and you applied, it was pretty much pen to paper, and trying to find this, and everything's online now. It is very simple to apply,
and it's totally right there. And if you have a problem with it, who can they contact? How can they go about finding somebody to help them out?
They can contact myself or Dean, or they can contact the employment section coordinators, and all that information is online as well. On our ISP website and on our social media website as well, for you to contact either one of us or questions about the application.
So where are we at on numbers? What are we looking at? How many are we looking to put into the state police trooper side?
We're looking to hire 60 applicants for this next upcoming recruit class. Looking for self-motivated, driven, disciplined individuals that make great candidates.
And I know with the governor recently come out with what he would call the Veterans Initiative, something that he's looking at to bring in the veterans from throughout their military careers, maybe getting out, keeping them here in Indiana, keeping the jobs here in Indiana. That's something that we've worked well with throughout the years is veterans. And
absolutely. We have a lot of veterans on our department. We have a lot of guys that are still active military. They're doing it through the reserve, and then they're also full-time Indiana State Troopers. And that's guys and gals. It's men and women. And the military is a good base for us that we really recruit. Absolutely. Very strong from.
Well, they've got an idea of what we do. Us being
it's the discipline.
Paramilitary.
It's the attention to detail. It's the serving the community, and they're very strong.
Strong-willed individuals, aren't they?
They have those characteristics that we look for in troopers.
Yeah, and so they also, what I've been trying to get out to them, and you, I'm sure through recruiting too, is we've not only got trooper side of that, we've got Capitol Police. Maybe
absolutely.
They don't want to.
If you've got someone that's been in the military for maybe a long time, and they've got their close to 20 years, they want to jump to the reserve side of the military. Maybe they're older than the 40-year for the state police. They can still apply for the Capitol Police section. There is no cap on that age, so they can turn around and actually do another pension, another full-time career with the Indiana State Capitol Police section. So,
and talk a little bit about the Capitol Police section, how it differs, what the difference is between that and the trooper that you would see on the road.
The trooper you see on the road, number one, we all start out, you have to be between the age of 21. You can apply when you're 20, but you have to be 21 when appointed or sworn in, and you can't be any older than 40 years old. 40 years of age, because you have to, we're mandatory retirement at 65 years of age. When you do that, you wind up anywhere in the state. If you apply and get accepted, you'll sign an agreement that says that you can be assigned anywhere. You will go to an actual specific academy, which is the Indiana State Police Academy.
Okay.
And that is a 24-week academy. And then that's for the troopers that all get hired in the Capitol Police section.
Capitol Police the academy will start in June 15th, but their primary responsibilities varies from night shift, day shift, and afternoon shift. The primary responsibilities is the homeland security of the government building, the state house building, state employees, and the state representatives that come in and out of the doors downtown Indy. That may vary from the midnight shift, where you may be a little bit more proactive, whether that be looking for drunk drivers around downtown Indianapolis area, or checking the parking garages for stolen vehicles, anything like that. So that kind of varies.
So the Capitol Police, they have full police powers?
Yes, correct. Absolutely. We send them through the academy. They go through the ILEA.
Okay.
And if they're not already law enforcement. But we'll also think about this. You've got a guy that's maybe been a sheriff's deputy somewhere, or even a trooper, and they're getting close to retirement. Things change when you get close to retirement. It always does. You wind up raising a grandbaby. You wind up thinking, oh, I didn't realize my insurance was going to be that much. I need to do something else.
Or you get bored.
Well, it's not necessarily you getting bored. It's your wife realizing, oh, my goodness, you have to go do something.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
or she's home 24/7.
Right. And now, hey, we don't get along as well as I thought we did. You need to go get another job. And that would be an excellent career for someone that's been in law enforcement their whole career. And they got out, they finally retired, they're drawing a pension from whatever department or agency they worked at. And now, hey, what am I going to do? Capitol Police section. And we'll sit down, we'll talk to them, find out, hey, how long ago did you leave this department? What are your ILEA certifications? What does it take to get them back good and in good standing with the ILEA? Good standing being, we have so much training a year in order to be certified and stuff. Yeah. And we'll go through that. But it is an excellent retirement career for someone, whether they be retiring from the state police or sheriff's department, city police department, local law enforcement.
So what you're saying is they may not even have to go through the academy again.
Absolutely.
Right.
If they've already been, I think they call it tier 1 maybe.
It's a case by case,
right.
but generally if they retire or retiring here soon, within the last couple of years, they would not have to go to the academy, but it's case by case.
Would that also apply to somebody that was a law enforcement officer in another state, or does that not apply that way?
That is a great question that I'm going to get the answer to you later, but I do not believe so. I don't believe other states have reciprocity with us.
Indiana only.
Indiana only. Yeah, okay. Something that they would possibly have.
Threw the zinger question, didn't you, there?
Sorry about that.
It does happen.
The major gave me that from behind, said, stump Dean.
And it did stump Dean. So,
okay, so we've got these applications available, and you got the state police, but something else that I've been touting also that we probably haven't talked about a lot on this, but we are always looking for the civilian radio dispatchers for the Indiana State Police. So say maybe a veteran's coming back, they don't want to be involved with the day-to-day out on the road, or they don't want to be involved with the Capitol Police downtown, or maybe they have something that happened to them in the military where they can't meet those physical requirements. We're still hiring dispatchers, radio operators throughout the state that you can be involved
tons of
with
civilian opportunities, and we promote that when we go to recruiting event as well. Those civilian jobs range from dispatchers to mechanics to secretaries, and they open up several times a month, several times throughout the year. So what we like to do is encourage them to check the website, the civilian website, quite frequently to see if there's something that they're interested in.
And we've actually hired dispatchers before. There's a young man, he's not young anymore, but at the time he was a young man. He became a radio dispatcher in Indianapolis, went through, did that for 5 or 6 years and wanted to be a trooper, and he actually became a trooper, and he troops today. Same thing with some of our mechanics.
We actually got 2 females dispatchers that put in for this current process, one up in Lowell and one in Fort Wayne. So,
oh, really?
Yep, absolutely.
That's wonderful. Well, it kind of gets your feet wet, get you involved with that, kind of see what's going on, if you like that or not, and gives you a perspective from that side up. Plus, you're getting paid while you're looking at it.
Absolutely.
Right? And you're learning that
and
side.
You get to bounce ideas off, the corporals that's sitting at the dispatchers, or, the first sergeants or lieutenants there that comes in and out of those doors, too. So,
excellent idea. Well, again, you're listening to the Indiana State Police Roadshow, brought to you by the Indiana State Police Alliance and Cops for Kids, a subsidiary of the Indiana State Police Alliance. We're talking with Sergeant Dean Wheelhour, Sergeant Roosevelt Williams of the Indiana State Police Recruiting Division. We're talking about the jobs that are careers that are available with the Indiana State Police through either the trooper side, the Capitol Police side, or civilian employment with the Indiana State Police, and how you can go about doing that. So I know other departments, and is there something that somebody can get involved with? Say they want to come out and ride with somebody and see, hey, do I like this or not?
Yes,
am I going to be involved with this?
We have a ride-along program, and we've went to great lengths. We vet the people before you come. I'll tell you right now, if you are a criminal or you're thinking of getting some inside scoop on a department, don't even try it. We're gonna dig into your background. We're gonna make sure you're not a convicted felon, and we're gonna look at you. But when we design this program, it's to give people an insight of, hey, this is what troopers do. A lot of people don't. They see us on the interstate, or the only time they see us is when we're working an accident. And we're a full-fledged police department. We do everything from the burglaries, robberies, homicides, to the drunk drivers, to the guy who's broken down, to helping you change a flat tire. So if you are interested in a ride along, you can go to our website.
Yep, go to career opportunities. You can see the ride along tab, fill out the application waiver, and take it to your local ISP district. In addition to the ride along opportunity is our internship program, which we are accepting application now for our summer internship. So the deadline for that is March 2nd for those who are in college and then pursuing criminal justice and want to kind of see what the state police do. It's an opportunity for you to see our department more in depth.
I know that's a wonderful side of it. I know when I was working on the specialty team side of it with the EOD and things, we would have those intern people come out with us, and I know they do far-reaching facets of the Indiana State Police, from the detectives to the undercover.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of internships, college internships, what do? You shuffle papers.
Yeah.
You are basically used. The Indiana State Police internship program, you will be with our lab personnel watching them do, whether it be serology or drug testing. You'll go with our SWAT guys. They'll show you all the equipment. I actually spoke with an intern not that long ago that went on a SWAT call out. That was there. They obviously didn't put them in harm's way, but you'll dress up every day. You'll wear depending on what you're going to, they go with our SWAT team, our scuba teams. They go with our drug interdiction guys. They'll spend some time down at HR. And that's where the real magic happens on the state police, I've learned.
That's the magic kingdom.
That is the magic kingdom. So down at HR, you're going to learn. The neat thing, Sergeant Salzman set up our internship program, did a phenomenal job, and she has it so you are seeing every facet of the state police.
The best part about it, too, is a lot of your internships are solely in one part of Indiana. You can be in Evansville, you can be in Fort Wayne.
All throughout the state, correct.
Yeah, right. And we're going to have that available to you at each district. Isn't that correct?
Correct. And we do it year-round. So currently accept application for the summer, but we do it for the fall and the spring semester, too.
So you're also going to be in that radio operating room to see how they work inside the radio. You're going to see how they work on the road and with all those specialty teams.
And it is, I'll lay this out there now, it is a non-paid internship program, but you can do get college credits.
Right.
Okay.
And most bachelor's degrees now require internship anyway.
Yeah. So it's something that you're not going to see anywhere out there that you're going to find. So what are you finding on our recruits that you're seeing coming in now? What are the big questions that you're getting from, about police agencies and how they act and what they want out of a police agency?
I'll start out real quick. It's kind of totally different from years ago. Years ago, it was the SWAT, the action, these young adults. What they're asking now is, what's your pension like? What type of insurance do you have? What are you making? They're asking the fiscal questions, and they're looking kind of more long term.
And they ask questions about career opportunities. What can I do within the state police, or do I have to be a road trooper my entire career? So they look at a different career path that they can take within the agency.
Are you finding that when you tell somebody, okay, I'm going to go to college, what should I do? What should I specialize in? What should they look at to maybe further the career and make themselves more marketable in the police?
Anything but criminal justice is what we tell everybody. And the reason why is you have something to fall back on after your 25 years, after your 35 years. If you can go and get a business degree, join the state police, man. We would love to have you.
Well, and I would think also maybe that secondary language.
Right.
Something that way, or computer skills. Because
so that goes back to the different career paths that we have on the agency.
Right.
So if you have a different background in IoT, that's a career path that you could take on the agency. Or if you have a background in human resource, that's a career opportunity that you can take on the agency.
Not only that, but the cyber crimes that we've got into before.
We're in desperate need for a good videographer on our department. So,
Tom, you can cut that part out if you want.
Is that you ringing or me? I left mine in my car.
Man, you're ruining my whole show here. Look at this.
There you go.
Well, guys, we're down to our last 30 seconds. I want to appreciate you guys coming in today. Again, if you want to apply to the Indiana State Police, go online.
I didn't leave mine.
Try not to bring Wildauer next time. Can you do it? Sergeant Dean Wildauer, Indiana State Police Recruiting, Sergeant Roosevelt Williams, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I want to make sure that we have those dates. What is it again?
February 25th for the trooper selection process.
Ends
ends. The capital ends February 18th, and the summer internship ends March 2nd.
I want to encourage people to give us a call, though. If you have any questions whatsoever, even if it's after the deadline, we normally have an academy every year, so we would love to talk to you.
All right. Talk to you again next week. The Roadshow is out.